Welcome back. This is InfoHub, and today we're talking about water harvesting and also the importance of that and what you need to know even while harvesting. So we are at Kenya Water Institute and we're talking to the CEO, Dr. Letangule. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Tell me, what does KEWI do?
The Kenya Water Institute is a state corporation under the Ministry of Water, Sanitation and Irrigation, established by the Kenya Water Institute Act number 11 of 2001, with the mandate of building capacity in the water sector through training, research, consultancy and outreach programs.
What is water harvesting and what is the importance even at this time of water scarcity?
Water harvesting is a deliberate effort to extract water from all sources, including rainwater, underground water, basically putting water that would otherwise not have been there into some sort of storage for use either domestic or irrigation purposes.
And what are the various methods or techniques that are used when it comes to harvesting of water?
We have rainwater harvesting, basically meaning the water that is collected through rain, either through roofing materials or through any other sources on the ground, to ensure that whatever rainwater is actually harvested and put into some sort of storage for use. We also have underground water that is extracted through the boreholes and drilling of boreholes for the purposes of getting water from underground to come to the surface so that it can be used either for domestic or irrigation purposes.
Are there any special considerations that one needs to make even as they plan to harvest water from their homes, let's say their roofs?
Homeowners must at all times ensure that they put in place some mechanisms that guarantee effective rainwater harvesting. For example, they should be able to consider the kind of materials that they use for roofing. Nowadays there are quite a number of a wide range of materials that they can choose from for roofing. We have these stone-coated iron sheets. We also have some iron sheets that are galvanized, and they end up having a high amount of iron, which will definitely contaminate rainwater. At the same time, the homeowners must also put in place mechanisms to ensure that their roof have supportive for gutters for collecting the water. The size and the height of the roof should also be considered to ensure that the kind of water storage tank that they put is able to facilitate easy collection of rainwater. At the same time, as you put up your home, you should also ensure that you have some space, probably for constructing underground tanks to facilitate rainwater collection.
And we all know when everybody is building a house, the first thing they think of is drilling a borehole. Maybe you can give us some tips or considerations to make when drilling a borehole.
Before you drill a borehole, you will need a technical officer to conduct a hydrological survey to establish the depth probably of the groundwater and also the salinity levels. You also need to consider proximity of other boreholes within that area because this is basically groundwater, and we have also established that there is current trends in this country, especially in capital city here in Nairobi and other cities, where everybody wants to drill a borehole, and eventually when we have too many boreholes, we end up exhausting our underground water resources.
All right, so KEWI has been here for a long time. What can we expect with the partnerships that you have and the projects that you have currently that are ongoing?
KEWI is undertaking a number of training programs. We have diploma in water engineering, diploma in wastewater management. We also have programs on water quality testing. So we are ready and currently providing a lot of support to the various water service providers to ensure that we give them the right information about the water quality that they are supplying to the people, and at the same time developing a critical mass of experts who can also work directly with communities to provide such services and to ensure that we guarantee safe and clean water to the public. The country is actually, under the current government, is implementing a number of programs geared towards solving the water problem in this country by constructing dams, by facilitating last mile connectivity. And as Kenya Water Institute, we are developing a critical mass of experts that will help this country safeguard and guarantee this kind of investment for sustainability.
Amazing. Parting shot?
We have state-of-the-art water quality lab that they can bring their water samples for testing, so that we can be able to be sure that the kind of water that we are consuming is of the right quality, and is able to also ensure that we consume something that is not able to be harmful to our bodies. I also want to advise real estate developers that whenever they want to drill boreholes, they should at all times ensure that they get relevant authorities informed, like the Water Services Regulatory Board and also Water Resources Authority, because when we have too many boreholes concentrated within one area, there's a possibility of depleting the water aquifers, which will eventually be very expensive on their part. We have an agency in this country called the Regional Center for Groundwater Research and Training that is dealing with groundwater recharge. So it's always important to understand whether wherever you are drilling a borehole as a mechanism for recharging the groundwater.
Asante sana. Well, there you have it. I hope you have gotten enough insights to help you even as you harvest water at whatever level, whether it's residential or commercial use. Let me take a break, and when we come back, we'll have Pambo.